I get a lot of people asking me what's my go-to camera and what gear do I use to film every video that I do. And I got one camera that I use that it's just simple and you can take anywhere and it's really discreet and everybody's not watching it. And if they do it so small, you really don't care. So let's get right into it. The camera that I use on the daily is the DJI OSMO ACTION 5 Pro. And I love this camera because, like I said, it's very small and it's not that noticeable. So this is what I use. And the footage looks great. Let me tell you something. I've never used a 10-bit D-Log M, and I love it. That's the only way I shoot, because if you want your footage to go from this to this is what you want to use. So I'd highly recommend it. Something else I love about this camera is the form factor. It's so small. The fact you can just throw it in your pocket and go, I'm telling you, this is amazing. Right now I got it sitting on the table here at Dairy Queen with my baby, and it's sitting right here in the front of me, and it's just simple. The setup is so simple. It's hit record and start talking. Now you can fix everything else you want in settings. Keep in mind, I'm not no tech genius. I'm not big on tech. I know how to start and stop a camera, and now that I use log, it's just a game changer. And you can make your footage look how you want, even if you don't know how to color grade. It's as simple as playing with your colors and seeing what footage or what you're going for, how you want your footage to look. Something else that's great about this camera is the simplicity of hooking up a wireless mic. Like right now I'm using a DJI mic 2, and everything is built in the camera. All you got to do is turn the camera on, turn on your mic and link it, and you're good to go. You got great audio coming straight from the camera using this wireless mic. So that's a bonus. You can't go wrong. Now, when I first got this camera, I was going back and forth with myself whether I wanted the Osmo Pocket 3 or the DJI. And I actually got the Action 4 as well. And now that I got the new one, of course, I'm going to pull this out more. But I definitely chose the Action 5 over the Pocket 3 because it's durable. The durability of this camera is amazing. You can drop it, throw it, it's nothing going to happen to it. And then, of course, I added the small rig protection cage to go around it. And even with that, you can mount a light to it, and it's even better in low light. So, yeah, keep in mind, before you go buy the Pocket 3, and I'm not steering anybody away from it, but the Pocket 3 for me is too fragile, and I don't want to be so gentle with my cameras where I can't focus on filming because I'm worried about breaking it. And this, you're not going to worry about breaking. Worst case scenario, if you mess the lens up, the lens is replaceable. The Pocket 3, you can't replace that lens. So keep that in mind before you choose what camera you're going to purchase, because, yeah, you're not worried about breaking this. And on top of that, this is waterproof. The Pocket 3 is not, and you can go out in too much rain and ruin the camera. This can go deep in water, and rain, it's nothing. So keep that in mind when you choose your camera. And speaking of fragile, you might want somebody to film for you. You might be more hesitant to hand somebody a Pocket 3 and risk them breaking it over handing them your Action 5 and not worrying about them breaking the camera, because they can't. And the last reason that I got, and I love it, DJI Mic 2, you can start recording straight from the mic. And I love that. It makes it simple because if you're away from the camera, once you frame your shot, you can start it from a nice distance and just start recording. You don't have to walk up to the camera, set everything up. All you do is get yourself in frame and start recording. This makes everything seamless and very simple. So, hey, I hope you guys can make a decision whether or not you decide on this camera, whether you're going for the Pocket 3 or the Action series, anything in the Action series. It's just a great line, and it's durable. And you're going to get a lot out of this camera. You can put it anywhere you want. It's hide it in your car, in your back, any certain shot you want to get. You're not worrying about breaking it. So keep that in mind when you make your decision. Hey, but for everybody that wants to know why I chose this camera, that's why. And I love it. It's just, and it's fun. It's a fun camera. All around fun camera. You're going to enjoy using it and filming wherever you are, and you're not embarrassed about using it. And then eventually you'll get to the point you don't care what people think anyway, right? So that's what it is. Hey, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.